All right, welcome into the table. It'll start like that. So this is the start of the video. We are in the creative juice. And as you can see, I have some juice here. This isn't juice, this is tea. I actually need your help today. I've been fighting a sore throat for like a week now. And I don't have a cold or anything. I just have a sore throat and it's just been affecting me. I've tried a bunch of different things. So I have my tea right here. Oh, I got to show you guys this. Check out this cup holder. Drink your coffee, drink your wine. This is from a fellow musician out here in the Northwest. Her name is Blair Borax. You can check her out. She has some smooth songs where she plays guitar and sings and stuff, but these are part of her merch. They're leather. They're leather cup holders, and I was like, oh, I could support you. I need some cup holders. Anyway, so I bought some of these from her, and they're just fun because that's what she looks like. It's funny because she has that real poofy, like curly hair. And it's like her logo, or so. I don't think it's her logo, but it's her, you know, and it's just really funny because it looks like her, and it works really good when I have this big mug. And I have my Oregon mug here. I do not support their politics or their taxing, but I do support the beauty and the nature out here. So I have my tea here. You can probably hear that. I'm gonna try not to do that too much. Let me take a sip real quick. So I'm gonna need your help as I'm going through this live stream. I'm gonna need y'all to chip in a little bit more now. We have the delay issue going on, right? So I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna leave the stuff to the side where we can then tune in and you can chime in and say the things that you think you would do with the collage or just what comes to mind. You know, there's no wrong answer, so don't ever feel like it's the wrong answer. You're worried about saying anything. If you're watching this in the archived videos, you can just comment and timestamp the part of the video that you're talking about, and then everyone would know in the comment section. We don't get a lot of that yet, but I think in the future for these live streams, for them to live on long past the time that we live streamed, it'll give everyone a chance to still be part of the live stream, even though they weren't able to be here at the time of the live stream. So I have some ideas. I have some clippings here. We're going to go through the clippings. We're going to look at those. There should be some funny ones, some fun ones, and then some to maybe get our creative juices going, and everyone can tune in and see, you know, or just give some ideas of like what they would do with that while I collage as well. I'm going to do this collage. Now, move my teacup. Let me find a teacup and take one more sip of my teacup. I need your help. I need your help because my sore throat. Let me take another sip. It's got lots of honey in it and stuff. I'll set it right here because I'm going to try to come back to it and not forget about it, which I probably will forget about it because I talk a lot, and that's why. Oh, put that over there. That's probably why my throat's all sore. So,
Becky Bocone, set. Professional mixed media artist, but new to collaging. I'm here to learn from you and happy to add my suggestions too.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, don't take anything, take everything I say with a little grain of salt because I'm new too, you know, and I think that that's what's fun about it is that we can all just kind of make collage art and do what we want and see what comes out from it. So that's what I really like about collage is that we don't have to be experts, but if you have some expert input to add from your other works of art, then that's helpful for everyone else as well and helpful for me. So in the comment section of some of my videos, you'll see people giving tips and they're very helpful and they've helped me out a lot. And a lot of those people show up here sometimes too, just depending on everyone's schedule. So I'm looking at my screen over here and I'm trying to see how this will work. Something like that. I had some marks on the table, but apparently those marks are off. So what I'll do here is I'll take some things here. This is just an example right now. I'm gonna have to relocate. Sorry if this is noisy. Oh, slide the chair, slide the chair. I do not have wheels on this chair. Should get a wheelchair. Let me move my mic too. This might sound a little something too. I'm gonna have to touch my microphone. Probably not the best. It kind of makes noise when you touch these microphones and they're live. What I'm gonna do is drop this over here. Something like this. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna look from the other camera and see. This is a little girl and she has a funny face. She has the funniest face, the cutest little face though. Look at her face. It's so funny. I love that. So I love that picture. I want to see like, so I will pull these things up like this. Okay, I can see how it's off balance here. So maybe I'll pull it back a little bit. You get the idea. Whatever's over here to this side is what we're talking about. So we have that girl and it doesn't look too blown out.
Said. OMG, I had a wheelchair in my studio, and I ran over my toes all the time.
Ye-
Lol.
Yeah, that I could see that happening. That would probably happen to me too, because I like to grab the chair with my feet. I grab it with my feet and would roll it. I could totally see that happening. Plus, I worry about sound in this microphone, so that's something that I'm always worrying about. This one, so you can see I have that prompt up there on the screen, and it just asks how you would collage with this. This girl is so funny. I don't know if that's a good prompt, but maybe something like this. First random thing that comes to mind when you see this girl. So we'll start with that, and that's pretty funny. So this is how I'm gonna fix the delay issue. I know y'all are seeing the delay, and there's not much I can do about it on the back end, so I'm just gonna slow things down. I'll leave this here for a little bit. You just tell me the first random thing that comes to mind when you see this girl's face. When you see this girl's face here, what is she up to? Like, forget the flowers. I mean, that's cool, but maybe like, what else is she doing? I'm gonna say getting into the cookie jar. That's my thing. Okay, so while y'all think about that, and help me out with some chatting, because you can see it does chat on the screen. I have this old collage that I was gonna do months ago. Months and months ago. I don't know if you ever saw that one that I did, the vintage one with like the pillar coming out of the water and like dripping into the water. It had a statue and a bear in it. I don't know if y'all are, it's old, it's vintage. So when I was doing that, I was cutting out pages from these super old magazines. Some of them, well, I guess it's kind of an old Birds and Blooms magazine, but I had these, I had this other collage idea. Now, I never got a chance to finish it, and I never really started it. I did start this part, and you'll see here. So thank goodness I started this part, because you could see as I pull it out how much that was. You can see how much cutting. So I cut around these flowers. I actually don't remember why I cut around these flowers. So it's one of those collage ideas where you have an idea and then it sits there and you kind of forget what your mind was saying. Your mind was saying, I'm going to put it together this way. And then I set it all together, and now I forget how I was going to put it together. That's a really cool stamp, though. That's that, I can't really see it right now, but I love that. It's like the Mercury type dime. This is from, I know it's from like an old Nat Geo magazine, which I have a bunch of those old Nat Geo magazines. I just haven't gone through them. They're all kind of messed up, as you can see from this paper here. I have a lot of them. They're cool, they're vintage, but they are definitely worse for wear. But they could also, that could also bring a little bit of charm to it, I guess. A little patina, I guess. I don't know if you'd say call it patina, but it has a little something to it. So first step of the collage already done. Man, I'm working fast today. Check it out. I already cut through all these flowers. No, I did this like months ago. So I'm gonna set this down somewhere and just remember it. I don't know why we're remembering it or how we're gonna figure this out, but I do remember it. I like them. They look cool. I need to find a better place to set it. How about over there? Okay, so on to my first piece of cutting. If you guys can comment on this, that'd be helpful. I can pick something different. I have a bunch more stuff over there. I'm just gonna take it slow today. Actually, let me take a sip of my tea just to be, conscious of that. Just kind of keep my throat moist. Keep my throat moist. Okay, we have this. This is fun. It's like a father-son duo here. He's taking his kid on an adventure, and he sees something in the sky. So I remember this part. I don't quite remember how it comes together. We'll figure it out together. It's just a fun, quick collage that I had set aside. We have the flowers. We're going to cut these guys out. So let's go ahead and cut them out. You know what? I'm going to hit record. Record. Okay, so now it's recording, even though I'm off to the side. Hopefully this records for I can maybe turn it into a short potentially. So I don't know. Try to make the most of it. You know what I mean? Try to make the most of it. And then if I'm collaging or I post a video on a different platform, maybe that'll help people come over here and join our community, which is slowly growing. So I'm super thankful for everyone who has joined the page in the recent times or not recent times. Just thankful for y'all being here. I'm giving this dude a haircut. He needed it anyway. He needs some gel or something to keep his hair tamed. I guess he's out there in nature and it's just blowing his hair all over. His kid's got the bowl cut. You know what I'm saying? They put the bowl on his head and then just cut around. And that's what his kid. I think he cuts his son's hair, and that's probably why it looks like that. Oh no, his little pointer finger. Hopefully it's not hard to cut out. We'll see if it is or not. I'll switch this up for y'all here in a second. Maybe I took the good idea. It was tooken. I took the idea. Taken, tooken. Taken, tooken. Okay, I'm stopping right there. I'm gonna switch this one up for y'all. So I'd say this. I'd say she's taking a cookie out of the cookie jar. That's what I would do. I'd put her in there, put a cookie under it, or some kind of food or something, and she's sneaking it out. You know, here's a funny story that I gotta tell you now that it's on my mind. When my daughter was really young, you know, you put her in those little baby seat things with the clip-on tray in front of them. I don't know how old she was. She's pretty young, but she's super smart. And this is how smart she is. It's like, I was tired. I put her in there with an applesauce and clipped her in there, and I like fell asleep for like 20 minutes or something on the couch. And when I got up, I like went to take her, take her out of her chair and stuff. And she's just sitting there watching some cartoons, some Elmo or something. And when I pulled her out, I went to throw away her cup of applesauce. And I'm like, this is weird. Like there's like one stacked on top of the other one. And later on in life, like I didn't really think about it, but I did, think that was weird. I'm like, oh, maybe when they made the applesauce an extra, one got stuck under it or something. And that's what went through my mind, but I didn't think twice about it. Later on in life, she comes to tell me that situation, she snuck out of her chair. She knew how to get out of it the whole time. She got out of it, snuck over to the fridge, opened another applesauce, and then put it inside the other applesauce. So she didn't think that I would know that she didn't, and I didn't really realize it, but when she said it as she was older and told me about the situation, somehow it came up, and it was just so funny because I was like, I remember that minute when I looked at it thinking that there was a double stack in there, thought that was weird, and it turns out she was sneaky and she went and snuck herself another applesauce, sat back down, kept watching Elmo or whatever, and it was just so funny. So kids can be sneakier than you think. They're smarter than you think. Let's see, what do I have here? How about a carry-on? How about a carry-on? It's real leather. It's real leather. And, I should have done that one next. Let's see. Carry-on. I have a carry-on. Sorry, I'm speaking the other way. Hold on one second. Let me see if something else goes with the carry-on. I don't know. Got this girl cleaning some stuff here. This one's going to be funny to show. There's some more funny ones. Funny one. Just look at that for a second. You could say the first thing that comes to your mind. Let me finish cutting this kid's arm. I think I was right here. But yeah, that's a pretty funny story. I just always remember. It's just funny because now she told me the truth about how sneaky she actually is, which kids are smart. Kids are really smart. I think parents kind of think our kids don't understand what's going on, but they see everything that's happening. So trying to hide stuff from them, they know. They may play like they don't know because it works in their benefit when they act stupid, but they're not as dumb as we might think they are. These kids are smart. They know where you hid the presents at. They know where it's at. They can go take a peek. I used to do that with my brother too. We'd know where my mom hid all the presents at in her closet under a bunch of her clothes, and we could go in there and try and get a sneak peek. My brother was a bad influence on me. That's for sure. I wouldn't have been doing all that stuff if it wasn't for my brother. So he's like a couple years older than me, and I think that some of the things he kind of influenced me, maybe not in the best of ways, for sure. And then his older friends and stuff too, and I'm just like a couple years younger, following them around. Probably wasn't the best thing, that's for sure. All right, we're cutting down here. I don't think his finger was too bad there. I'll try and keep his little finger there, but doesn't really matter. This is some old paper. This is not from a National Geographic. This is from something else. So I'm not quite sure. I want to say it's like an old, well, no, it's not a Life magazine. It might be an old People magazine where this one came from. Like an old one from like the 70s or something like that. I wish I knew. I could look in the corner here in a minute. Oh, there goes that time lapse. I didn't even think about that. I was recording the video. I'll have to cut it or something. All my talking, you know how it goes. I get distracted and stuff. Hopefully everything's working on y'all end, and you can hear this and everything, because my sore throat, I kind of wasn't really thinking about everything. I just still wanted to go live and make some stuff today. Getting way down here out of the scene here. I'm getting out of the scene. Let's see here. We got this. I'm just gonna cut around him here. I do see a little bit between his arms, and you know I ain't gonna want to leave that behind. Definitely don't want to leave that behind, so I'm gonna have to come back for that, and maybe I'll be able to see what magazine this was from here in a second as I connect his dad's shoulders. Let's see, we'll do that there and that there. Hopefully you don't hear that ambulance next time. Our last stream, nobody could hear the ambulance because this mic seems to be pretty good at blocking out that background noise. But for me, I can really hear that ambulance. It's pretty loud. But live on a busy street. That's kind of the take of it all. Does it say? No, I see some weird shoes though. Check those shoes out. Are they comfortable? 444. Hopefully that's your lucky number. Something's coming your way.
Becky Bocone said, I would glue the cow upside down and caption it, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be great. Check it out. Check it out. It's the bag, so it's like, you know, real leather. It's your carry-on. That would work out great. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I didn't think about it. Oh, you could kind of see the cow's hide there. Cow hide. It's raw hide. Okay, we'll set that to the side. Here's, well, I don't know if this is gonna come across in the video. And I wish I had this magazine still and I didn't cut it up. But there are two pictures, right? It's the same picture, but there's differences. I should have kept that magazine. I cut it up. I used it for other collages. But it's kind of funny because you get two pictures of the same, but they're not the exact same. You could tell me how you would use it in a collage, or if you can, from how far you are. I don't know if you can see it from that far of what the differences are. I'm going to take the first difference. I'll tell you the first one. I mean, obviously, there's some ones that are real obvious. I'm going to take the most obvious one. The sky is different. The sky is different. But you could just comment how you'd use this band, this marching band. Do they have kilts on? They're not wearing kilts. They're wearing shorts. So I'm not sure what kind of band they are. Are they Irish? I'm not sure. No. Yeah, maybe. They don't have kilts on, so I don't know if that helps, like, say what they are. So we have this guy, these two guys, father-son time. I only have a daughter. I don't have a son, but that would have been fun. Probably not a good thing. I got lucky to have my daughter. What should we jump into next? If I remember correctly, this bird. Oh, yay. We got this bird. Luckily, the bird's holding on to the branch, so that should be, you know, pretty good. I don't think I need to do any details around the hands of the bird. Yeah, I think it's cool. I need a bunch of birds, actually, for some collage stuff that I plan on doing here soon. I don't think he's gonna be part of that, but I do like it. I do like this bird. He's cool. He's fluffy. I'm gonna whip him in here for this part of the collage or this part of the video, if this video even works, you know. I did that with our last live stream, and I think I edited it. I don't know if I edited it, but I might have. So, so we'll see. Maybe I can look at that one. I think I'd have to do like a voiceover or add some music behind it. I think I might have. Or I looked at it.
Said, make the bird poop in the tuba in the marching band.
Yeah, that it's above them. That would work. It's above them. It is. That would be messed up. That'd be crazy. That would be some stuff right there. I mean, we have the brown and stuff. This is for a separate collage, but I might have to keep that idea in there. That's funny. I like that. Let me get to the bird's tail feathers here. I'm not gonna cut it too fine on the frays of the hair or the feathers here, and I'll grab some different pieces. I don't really care about this other video. I mean, I want it to work, but I do want to keep y'all having some interesting stuff. So pause the time-lapse video. Doesn't matter. All right, let's get something fun. Something fun and funny. I don't know. Give me a second.
Becky Bocone said, "Sorry, I have a strange sense of humor."
I like it. I like it. Thanks for that, because that makes it fun and interesting. How about I give y'all some more, and then you get crazy with how it goes. You tell me how it goes. I'll just drop it. So now it's not, I know the thing says how would you collage with this picture, but there's a bunch of pictures. You can kind of see what would work. We have, I like the kissy lips on the frog there. That's funny. Did I already cut this line? Oh, yep. I already cut that line. So I'm going to do some fraying on the feathers here while y'all think about that and kind of help me out. Again, I have a sore throat today, so, you know, it's not too bad. I've been getting over it. Just been getting over it, so that's good. I have some videos already recorded. If I could ask a favor of you all to first like this video, that would be a favorite to help this video out. Give it a like. You could do that in the live stream part if you just put down the chat. You can give it a thumbs up. But what I really want to ask a favor of you for is to watch Monday's video and give that a like and interact with that video, because I made that video and I really enjoy it. I hope more people get to see it. So the more people that like it and interact with it, I'd really appreciate that. It's Monday. It'll come out Monday morning, and it's like collaging with vintage car magazines, but it's fun and it's funny. And even the short is just like, the song works good. I don't know. I just really like it. I enjoy it. I hope more people get to see it. I know maybe the holiday ones people might not be so into because they might celebrate a different holiday, or they're just overwhelmed with everyone doing holiday stuff. So I don't blame them for not so many people seeing those. And that's just kind of, I just wanted to do them for myself and for everyone to kind of get into the holiday spirit and stuff. So I posted those, and that was it. We're done with that. We're moving forward now. I have another holiday one, which ain't really holiday-ish. It's just for the new year. So I have another video for it. It'll come out New Year's Day, and I already finished that collage as well. So excuse me, the more people liking those and commenting on those should really help those out in the, you know, in the whatever YouTube system. Hopefully they'll share it with more people. I think that we're getting there. We're slowly growing, and I think YouTube's understanding who we all are and who likes to watch this stuff, and so they're not sharing it to, they're finding the audience or whatever, I guess you would say. And I'm thankful for that. Thankful that we're growing. And you know, things like this is tricky because I do think these will get more full in the future. But you know, YouTube needs to understand who they're for, and the timing needs to be right, and we'll get there. And this will be lots of fun, I think, in the future. But I know, you know, it's me and Becky right now, but other people will join in, and hopefully they'll be very interactive and really help people get their creative juices flowing in the future. So it's really what I'm hoping for to see happen, because that's really going to be fun community, and I really think that that's awesome. That's the kind of community I want to be a part of. That's the kind of thing I want to build. I want to build something for everyone, where everyone has a chance to get creative and do some stuff like that. So getting around this tree here, I'm not getting too much in the detail. I'm just kind of rough cutting it. It is vintage. Actually, I don't know if this paper is vintage here, but you know, it's got a very vintage feel. You'll see here where I got from this other magazine. I'll show you here in a second after I knock this bird out. It's supposed to be a quick collage. You know, they're always quick collages. I think about it where it's like, I don't really think about it. I think about it because I don't think about it. I just knock out quick collages all the time, and that's kind of my thing. But I do want to maybe take some more and make some more in-depth collages here. But you know, it's It's kind of a theme of my channel right now, is making them quick, and I just kind of want to finish them, because it's like this, where if I didn't finish it, then I might forget what I was doing. So that happens. We're gonna see if this bird's come out. You ready to fly, buddy? We're gonna help you fly. You're free. You're not trapped in the zoo. We're gonna let you go free. Okay, and I know there's a couple little spots I may want to go tune up, but I don't have to. And let's get this right here. I thought I cut this. I'm cutting this. I'm cutting it again. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. Cool. Check him out. He's a really cool bird. I'll show you a close-up here. This is a birds and blooms, I'm gonna bet. Birding, October 2016. I still think it's a birds and blooms. No. I don't know. I'm lost. Okay, here we go. I'll say these real quick. Donuts. I love donuts. You ever been to Voodoo Donuts? They're very sweet and they're very sugary. I think I said that last time I might have showed this one before. But donuts are really yummy. I'll eat them all day. Now, for me to afford all those, I need to kiss the frog. Kiss the frog. And then I need my cup of Joe every morning. He's cool. Smiley face on the cup. So that's interesting. Just thought that was a good one. Let's do this one. This one's probably a better one. This should get you some kind of something here. How would you collage with this? I know it's Wendy's. Whoa. You calm down now. I know it's Wendy's, right? But we're gonna forget Wendy's, right? We're gonna forget the Wendy's. We don't need the burger. The burger has to go. What's gonna happen now? Okay, you tell me. I'm gonna take a drink of my tea. We have our bird. I'll show you the bird real quick. Pretty little bird. Actually, I'll leave the bird right here, and I'll tell you my story about birds here in a second. Gotta keep drinking that tea for my sore throat. It seems to be getting better. I like that tea. That tea tastes really good. Yeah, I like that bird. So with the birds is I'm going to be making, I don't know if you ever saw my collage. It's called Feathered and Framed is what I called it now. Feathered and Framed, and it has the girl with like the bird on her head, and then she has a bird on her lap. And then she's sitting on a big yellow orangish chair and some art, and she's framed. I called it Feathered and Framed. I'm going to change that one. It's going to be called Feathered and Framed / Perched. So that one's going to be called Perched. I'm going to make that one a series because I have that girl and I really like her. I like her, and it's in an, I got it from like 2012, Marie Keller or something like that. It's an older magazine, kind of older, throwback magazine. And I plan on making more of her in the same style. They're all going to be different because she's wearing different clothes and stuff, but I want to kind of keep the like bird hat-ish theme or like bird lady type theme, and it's going to be called Feathered and Framed, and I want to turn it into a series. I'm saying that now, which I really hope it works out because I don't know. And that's the idea. So I have some more. I'm going to make those. I don't want to do them all at once because I don't want to just flood the channel with the same type of collage, but I want to do that, and I would like to make them at least transformative enough to where I can sell them on Canvas, which you can check out my canvases on my link page. My first ones, we did that in my last live stream. I like this bird. I don't think I'm going to use it, but maybe it comes into play for my Feathered and Framed, or we'll pull back into it. Okay. Vintage. Let's get vintage. Here it is. I got this out of a it's about Canada, so I don't know the words for it. It's like the District of Columbia traveling magazine or something, right? It's old. It's really old. It's really old. But I love this picture, right? So we have dude over here. He's sitting there. You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen right now. What's about to happen? Here she is. It's about to happen. Okay, got this girl. She's from a National Geographic. She's on a surfboard, and you can see the condition of this magazine, right? Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I don't feel bad because I'm just gonna use it. So she's supposed to be coming out of the water. So, you know, I can't really surprise you with any of this But I'll go ahead and cut around her and we'll just see if these pieces come together and see if it works. This is who the kid's looking at, like, whoa, look at Surfing USA. Maybe not best for my voice, but I have to do it. Everybody go surfing. Surfing USA. Okay, I'm gonna just cut around her hands here. I'm gonna stop messing around because I don't really want to mess up her hands too much. And that's probably the most detail there is. Maybe, I don't know. Get her thumb here. Get her little thumb. I don't even think people will see that little thumb right there, but I guess I'll try to keep it. Make it look realistic. So realistic. Is that a word? Did I just come up with a word? So realistic. I don't think it's a good word, but maybe it is. All right, we have our weird surfboard. This thing's super vintage. It's kind of weird how it's like going in and out of the water. Maybe I keep that, but the watercolor's different. So this looks like she's on like a dock or something. I can't really tell what's going on with this surfboard here, but I'm gonna just try to keep it with a little bit of blue in there. I could trim that off, and I do see my paper is messed up here at the tip, so I could cut that off as well, and I'll bring it back around. Bring it back around. Oh, that sucks for the tip of that board though. There's some pink there that don't match with nothing. I'm gonna have to cut that off. Let's keep it real. You know, I can't leave that stuff behind. So let me just go ahead and cut around this board, and I'll come back and fix her little board up. This is a weird surfboard. I don't know what this is. Paddleboard? This is like a wooden dock. I'm not sure what she's surfing on, but she has her legs on her, so that's cool. We're gonna cut those and keep those. I don't know if I can really keep all that texture on them. How about just some bumps? Just a few bumps. Bump it up. Boom. There we go. Okay, that's good. That looks great. I don't really know how it's gonna look. So I left this idea sitting there for months and months. I was gonna make it, and then, you know, let's go on to a different project, and then go on to another project, and never came back to it. But I was digging through some stuff, I gotta get organized, and I keep saying that, and I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. I'm just in deep, okay? I'm in deep with lots of magazines, lots of magazine clippings. Like, my clippings are so thick that I can't even describe. I could try to describe it. It's lots of big boxes, filing boxes, those filing ones that they use in like businesses with the two handles. I have 8 of them filled with clippings. They're pretty much filled with clippings. There's a couple so I have 10 of them, but only 8 of them are filled with clippings. The other ones have like really big magazines inside of them, and I got to get rid of those or do something with those as well. But I've been really trying to organize those and use them. And that brings me to another point. Do any of you need some stuff to cut up? Do you need some magazines, or you need some clippings? Because me and my friend Colleen were talking about giving away some clippings, because she has a bunch of extra, I have a bunch of extra. I was going to do that on the page originally in the first place, is give away magazine clippings and give away free magazines and stuff. I already give people free magazines. If you need some stuff and you really need some inspiration stuff and something different, you just let me know, and we'll find a way to get it to you one way or the other. I'm not selling it to you. I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm going to gift it to you. I would love to see what you come up with. That would be fun. And you could maybe share it with the community, and that would be fun as well, because then it kind of gives everyone a reason to interact in the channel. And, you know, everyone has a different mind and everyone has a different vibe. So it's not like you don't need to go up to any standard, because first off, I'm, you know, obviously not crazy. Oh no. See, I'm not crazy great. I rip stuff and do stuff. So it's not perfection over here. It's just for fun over here. It's cool. We want to be as cool as we can. There's stuff we can.
Said, I would love some clippings from you.
Awesome. I'm going to make a note of that. And here's how the best way to contact me. So because there's not a good messaging system here on this platform, you can either message me on Instagram, which you can go to my link page and see my Instagram is on there. It's just True Point of Creation. And or you can send me an email, which is just truepointofcreation@gmail. So send me an email, one of those ways I can get your address, because I wouldn't want you to comment your address or anything. And then you can also tell me what kind of stuff you're looking for and what kind of vibe you are doing. I just sent some to Lexi. Again, this is the second time I sent some to Lexi, and she likes like architectural and nature stuff. So if you're like into fashion stuff, like I have some Vogue magazines or some Harper's Bazaar, but if you're into like vintage, I could send you some of these vintage Nat Geos, but I'll be super honest with you right now. You can see the quality, like something happened, some ink bled or something. And I've seen this on a bunch of them. So it's not new. Like it's not just mine. So something happens. Maybe the ink is like bleeding, maybe some moisture.
Lexi is how I found you.
Oh, awesome. That's great. That's so cool. Yeah, Lexi's super awesome. She's funny. We send her messages and she's a joker. and I love it. It's so interesting. But I sent her some more recently of like, I gave her an architectural digest. I also had this magazine that was like it was a book. It's a book about collaging, but it's really weird. And she mentioned it too, of like, they're really great pictures, but then they put text on some of the pictures, which is really silly. And it's like, why you ruined the picture for my collage? Why'd you put your words on there? If I wanted words on it, I would have put the words on myself. But anyway, I had that book and I thought, well, I can send this to Lexi. It's something different. And it's not just a magazine. Let me cut this real quick.
Becky Bocone said, Lexi came to my mixed media retreat in October. She's so much fun.
Awesome. I haven't had a chance to meet her in person. We just talk on Instagram, and it's so funny. She is fun. She's got a good sense of humor. I like it. Makes me smile every time. Because she made it like, I don't know how to say it, but like I was trying to give her free magazines. She's like, I don't need your stinking magazines. It was just so funny. But I talked her into taking some, so she did take them. So it's pretty funny and interesting. What kind of retreat? Tell us about your retreat. Sorry, let me see how I heard it. A mixed media retreat. Where is it? I want to hear about that. Tell us a little something about your mixed media retreat while I put this together. I'll just go ahead and pull this one to the side. I would have put something in it. She needs to be like eating a man or something. Like if I can get a man, and actually I used this dude in a collage that you'll see in like a week. It was just a quick fun one. Let me turn this off. And he's like on a bowl of like ice cream or something, but he's like at like it's weird. You just gotta see that one. And I would probably put him inside of her hand, change the hand, take the burger out. She's eating a dude or something. She's eating him alive. She's a man eater. That's the song. I'm doing it. I don't know. She's a man eater. Seems like a good collage. A good, funny, and fun collage. Look, she's laughing. You like that, don't you, girl? All right, what I'm gonna do here, I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to not need to. I think it lines up right there.
Said, mostly gel printing. We made artist trading cards. It
Oh.
was at the bead place where I am the manager.
Oh,
It's
cool.
a woman-owned small business. We sell beads and yarn.
Oh, awesome. Do you have like an online store or something? Or I don't know, because maybe if you have a link to your store, or just say the name and people on here can go check it out. I'll go check it out when we're done with the live stream. Or if you need to go and grab it later, you can comment it or send it to me later. I don't know if you know, but we were able to get our community feed set up in here on this channel. You're able to post in my community feed now. I think it just has to get reviewed. No one's done it yet, so I don't really know exactly how it works, but as long as it's appropriate, you can post in the community feed, and I'd love to promote that kind of stuff. Like that'd be cool for other people to check you out and give you know, get a little more business and stuff. So that's really cool. I just like to see this stuff. I get to see lots of different art. It's really interesting to me. I can't make it personally, but it's really fun to watch people do it because it's so inspiring to me to see how creative people get. So I really
Becky
love that.
Bacone said, I am the online inventory manager and I work in the shop and I am an instructor.
Oh, awesome. That's so cool. That is so cool. If you could show, oh, here comes another one. So the delay on here, you know, we got to fight through that.
Said, another mixed media retreat on Columbus Day weekend, October 2026.
Oh, okay. In October.
Becky Bocone said, thanks for letting me plug my business.
Yeah, I don't think you told us the business name though. If you have it, did you? I might be missing it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't know. The delay's messed up. Tell us the name or how we can find it and check it out. That'd be super awesome. Let me grab these guys. This is a quick collage. We're just doing it for fun while my sore throat is here. How does this guy fit?
Becky Bocone said, I found you on Instagram and sent you a message with my address.
Awesome.
Becky Bocone said, the Bead Place.
Oh, that's the name of it. The Bead Place. That's cool. Awesome. I'll check out the message for sure after this and I'll go and respond to that and we'll get you something. I have some envelopes already here that I could just throw them in, whatever we have. I know Colleen is going to send me a bunch of clippings that she had that are like interesting ones. So we'll be able to give those out here in the near future. That's what she's like, I have too many to do, to use. And so she was going to send them to me so I can send them to y'all. So it's pretty fun and pretty cool. I don't know what I was doing with those flowers. This bird was supposed to be, oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Let's get rid of the flowers. He's supposed to come off of the rocks or something. Let's see how this is looking. I don't really know. This one got left behind, you know, so we're kind of not really sure. I think if that was out of the frame and then I like cut it like right here. I know the depth is weird. That's just kind of what it is. Kind of a weird collage, but we're just having fun. And I totally forgot about this one. So instead of letting it go to waste, figured I'd just pull it into here and put something fun together. Kind of while we're talking. Obviously, I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing, but it's still fun. We got dude on the rock. He's over here with his kid. He's pointing at the girl. She's supposed to be coming out of the water like that, like out of the mountain. She's coming off the glacier. The glacier is melting up in Canada, and here she comes surfing in it. You know, you better not fall off that surfboard. It's cold. That water's real cold. I'll tell you that right now. This is kind of weird. The dimensions are really weird. I don't even think this was for this collage. I have no clue what I would do. Maybe she's sending it in. She's bringing it in with her on the paddleboard or something like that. She has some flowers to deliver. Let's see, something like that. Oh, then you cover up that dude on the rock. Maybe it's better to cover him up so you don't have the depth, the weird depth going on, which it's already meant to be weird depth. Let's see if y'all can see that. Something like this. I don't know. I was just messing around and I had this sitting there. I lost the idea, so I don't really know what the idea is anymore, but you could take this away. That's fun. I do like that piece. I think you can keep that. You can even take this away if you wanted. I mean, it's just a vintage paper. It looks really cool. So that actually could just be the collage right there. The bird. Should we keep the bird? Should we keep the bird and keep the flowers? I liked her coming out of the water like that. And I kind of like covering this guy up down here. I mean, he could be there. Let me take a look at it. He could be there still. I'm going to cover him up. Okay, this is just a quick collage. I think we're going to get rid of this one because I do think it's fun and funny and it's pointing at her. But it is a little different paper too, so it does look a little strange. I could cut a slit in this and put her back there. Oh, excuse me. Put her so she's like surfing that way. And then the question is the bird. I think you keep the bird. What do y'all think? Becky, you let me know. You let me know. Should we keep the bird or get rid of the bird? I'm going to take a sip of tea here. Sorry, I should take that spoon out. I haven't been drinking. Well, I guess I take big drinks. Check out my Oregon cup without spilling. That's why I like Oregon. The trees, all the trees. It's beautiful.
Becky Bocan said, "Yes, bird."
Yes to the bird. All right. Hopefully you can hear that. The computer knows far. Yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. It's a fun, quick collage. I think it looks good. Just vintage and how it goes off the paper. Here, we'll be able to see it better. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This should help. That should help it a bit. Give it a little frameage to it. Yeah, I like the bird. It's fun. We put the flowers on there, kind of covered up that dude just to mess with the dimensions. We still want it to look weird with the weird dimensions of her coming out of the glacier over here. That lake looks really cool. It looks really cold though. Looks really cold. But that's just a fun, quick collage. We just made it while we were talking. Sorry, father-son time. We'll have to incorporate father-son time into something else. So I really like that collage. I like it. It's different. It's not something I would normally do. And you know what's messing with me is all that between his hands down there. But it's okay. It's brown. He's brown. The rocks are brown. He's dropping a poop or something down there. I don't know. It's fun. I have to show these real quick before we go or anything because I had him in the thumbnail. So he has some cheese puffs. Yes, he has some cheese puffs, and then this guy's curling. I don't know if you could see that in the thumbnail, but this guy's curling. I don't know what those are. Oh, it's rhubarb. Rhubarb. I was thinking it was like a watermelon, but that's rhubarb. Let's see what else I have here. I'm just going to go crazy on y'all real quick, and you can tell. Oh, you can't even see the rhubarb. So I'll make it so everyone can see it, so we can finish with some funny, interesting stuff. I like this collage. I'm going to keep this collage unless somebody wants it. I don't know. See, so when I'm doing my canvas prints, I don't think I will turn these into canvas prints. That's the thing, is I don't think they're transformative enough. They could be. I mean, that's pretty cool, and I don't think you're going to find this magazine. This is a weird, like, Columbia Highway, something like that, something or other, and then I just put this together. So it is pretty different. It is interesting. She was like part of the cover. She was like the back cover or something, and I'm like, I need that. I'll cut that off, or I don't remember how I found her, but she's in like an old Nat Geo. I have a bunch of those, but they're just kind of buried to the side. So I do like that collage. I'll take some pictures of it.
Said, "The lady in the green sunglasses and guy with mouse ears is priceless."
Yeah, I love that one. Well, let's pull them center stage. Let's pull them center stage. We got them here. I thought it was fun to just, that was in the thumbnail because I was like, oh, that's so funny. Okay, check this out. Maybe I'll just show you some fun stuff and maybe you can think of how to use it. Okay, it says on the town, and so I know where this came from. This came from a Portland magazine. It's, they're interesting. They're interesting. I'll tell you what, I actually think that came from Portland magazine too. Oh, what else do I got? Here's some cool texture. This is really cool. I don't want to show too much of this stuff because I want to save some of it for later, but we're going to get this whole table. We have some cool texture. This carpet is interesting. So I do like the lady like putting on her shoes, and I think that if we flipped it around, it could be something interesting. Just the chair there too. That's just a piece. These are small ones I have cut out. Let me see. Oh, this looks like the Northwest right here. There you go. This is probably, looks familiar. I can't tell you what waterfall it is off top, but I guarantee it's around here. I guarantee it's around here, Northwest time. There it is. 80s. Let's see. There's that.
Becky Bocan said, "Oh, that is so 1980s."
Yeah, it is.
Abstract.
Yep, you can make some cool stuff with it too, and that's what's funny. Wait until you see the video on Thursday. It's for New Year's resolution, but it has an 80s vibe. She's an aerobics instructor. I'll tell you that. Okay, we have all the geese, the goose, the gander, the dander. I don't know what these guys are, but there's a whole flock of them. Yeah, they're geese. You know, geese. They ain't had dinner yet, is what it says. Okay, this is trippy. This is something else. I'll show it to you close up so maybe you can see it. Can you see that? It's wild. Inside the earth there's a baby. I don't know if that's the earth. I don't know what actually it is, but I can see the baby inside there. See the baby's feet and the legs. It's interesting. It's real interesting. Could definitely make part of an interesting collage. Let's see, we don't want to give it all away, but we have a cool surfboard here. Coffee, surf, and beer. Oh,
Said trippy.
yeah, it is trippy, huh? I think I could go to get some coffee, surf, and beer once my throat's better. Take another drink of tea here. But yeah, it's real fun. There's just some fun ones. So what I'll do is when I'm going through magazines, because I have so many of them, go through cutting them out, I try to like save this stuff like this, because this is not like a full page, but I was like, well, I'll just clip it up and I'll keep it because this could be an interesting accent piece or part or build off of this and make something really cool. This one's just hilarious. I don't know. I was just like, I have to keep that. I have to use it for something. Like, I don't know what, but it's just kind of funny because he has the little cheese puffs. But you know, things like a surfboard. I don't know why I would use some rhubarb there, but you never know. Might use it, some cool texture, and I don't even know, like this lady's, it's just an interesting picture, so I keep them, and I have a whole bunch, but I'm trying to organize them. And these now, once we looked at these here, I will put them in an envelope that shows that, or not an envelope, it's like a bag type thing, and it says on it that I have showed them in the live stream, so I won't show them again in another live stream. Hopefully I don't get them mixed up or something, because I want to come with new creative clippings every time. And I'll show you guys a couple more big ones, and I'll save these in the clippings with these ones. Hold on one second. So we already looked at these ones today. Went through donuts, man. But that doesn't mean they won't be collaged with. When people really want these in the future, if you're watching this in the archives or watching them live, if there's one that you really want to collage with, let me know and I could get it to you. Usually the first person who really wants it, has a good idea, wants to make something, I'll try to get it to you with some other stuff. And then I don't know, hopefully it's not too long because they might get buried in my stuff. So I try to put them away where they've been shown. They'll go into a file, then I'll know where they're at. Lexi did that. Or no, Lexi did not do that. Sorry. It was Echoes of Alchemy, and that is on my community feed where we were in the live stream. She saw the chopsticks. She really loved those chopsticks and sent them the chopsticks with some other stuff. And then they made that collage. Check this out. I'll let you look at it for a second. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. So I have that. I'll put that to the side. Just a couple more fun ones. They're like dancing and stuff, but he's like giving a speech. I don't know if he's trying to run for office or something. So it seems like he's probably trying to run for Portland mayor or something. That would make sense here. And then I'll show you this last one. She's rodeo girl. She's a cowgirl. She's about to lasso her a cowboy. Watch out, you might lasso that cactus behind you. You don't want that sticking into you. But, oh, it's for Scottsdale. Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I have lots of stuff and I have lots of things to show off. And I want to try to organize it so I don't mix and match and show y'all stuff that I've already showed you. I want to keep clipping. I have tons of magazines to clip through, and then those are ones that I'm not going to use in my other type of videos, so I'm just cutting them all up and then trying to cut the dead weight, you know what I'm saying, because I have too many stacks where I don't really know where things are at. So I rather just cut them up and then I'll put them in stacks. We can look at some of them together here in the live streams. I can grab some to collage with. Even if I saw this, I may still collage with this girl. Like, you know, I like this little girl. I may still make that cookie one. And we may come up with some things like that. And I'll still use some of that stuff. So it's not a waste. And then who knows, when I send you guys some stuff, it may end up in your folder as well, because I like adding some stuff, sending y'all fun stuff. It just makes it interesting. I've been getting lots of free new magazines, so you may get some new ones, and just kind of keep it interesting with whatever I send you. But that's kind of what we do here. We're gonna keep on building our community. It's growing. It's definitely growing slowly but surely, and I'm super thankful for everyone who's joined, because we want to find the right people. I don't want to like blow up overnight and then we get a bunch of the wrong people here. We want a bunch of creative types, people that are trying to create and have fun together and build the community and interact. So that's really what we're going for. Try to get the right audience here. And I know it's kind of a different style of video, so it's going to be a little trickier, a little harder to build the audience, because it may not be what people are used to or normal. It's not normal, it's me, you know what I mean? So of course it's not normal, because then it wouldn't be me. So it's gonna be different, a little tricky. We're gonna keep building it up over time. If y'all could please go and watch my videos on Monday and on Thursday. I drop a video Monday and Thursday as of now. I can keep up with that for now. It's just a couple collages a day, but I got to find the time throughout the week to make those. But I've already made the ones for next week. The first one's Vintage Car Magazine. Really fun, really fun. And the other one's kind of about New Year's. It'll come out New Year's Day.
Said, for sure, it's all about quality, not quantity, smiley face.
Yeah, and I think that that's something that maybe I should take note of, or at least think about, because I don't think I don't think I'm shooting for either one in my mind. I just think that I'm doing them more frequently because I want to get better and making cool stuff. So I do them more frequently and I don't put as much into the quality, maybe. It's not something I've really thought about. It's just kind of like having fun making collages. But now that I have a few prints for sale, finally, or not finally, but the first time ever in my life, I thought about it, like maybe I put a little more effort into a few of them, but I do just like doing it. It's very relaxing to me and I really enjoy making collages. So I just kind of want to keep doing it. I guess if it was a real good project and I was really into it and I really wanted to put some more into it, I should, and I would, and I will, and I can. But as of now, I usually do quick collage art videos because it's really fun to me. It's a stress reliever, and I'm not trying to do it more like to get more, but doing it to maybe just get better and try different things and get experimental. So then I'm not putting a ton of effort into one thing that I don't even know if it's going to work, because I don't really know. So I just kind of like doing those quick collage art videos. They're fun for me. Hopefully they're fun for y'all to watch. I have a bunch more. The one on Monday is just super funny. It's just so fun. I love it. And then the one on Thursday, which is New Year's Day, that one's really fun too. So you guys check those out. I really appreciate y'all being here. I really appreciate you watching these videos, even if they're on the archive. It's hard to find people what time is best for people on the live stream, because it's Saturday and people are out doing stuff on Saturdays. So that's a little tricky to find people, but at least they go into the archive, and that's really cool. I'm super thankful for all y'all. Hopefully you had a good holidays. We still have the New Year's coming. I'll have that video for New Year's Day. My birthday's in January, so I need to try to make a collage for my birthday. I don't know how that's gonna come out. I don't know. Something with chocolate cake. I mean, I like chocolate cake, or some cookies. Maybe it's this girl and she's grabbing some cookies. I don't really know. Something fun for the birthday, and then Valentine's Day. But besides the holidays, because I'm trying to like maybe make a collage for each holiday, it's a little tricky for me, because then I'm forcing it, and I don't like forcing things like that. I kind of just want to make whatever. So I've had a couple issues. I think it was like my Halloween one, where I was like, man, this is kind of driving me, I don't know, it was a little weird, because I was trying to force her into the cornfield and stuff, and it's like I had fun doing it, but it just was like I wasn't able to just do freely. But I will get back to that. My one on Monday, I was free as a bird. I was free as a bird. He's free as a bird. You'll see. He's letting loose with his vintage car. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Becky. I really appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna go check that message now, and we'll get you some magazines. And anybody else who sees these, you want some magazines, you let me know. I'm on IG. You can go to my link page and find my email as well. I'll try to live stream every Saturday if I can. I still work on Saturdays, so it just depends. Today I didn't work that much, so it just depends. I'd like to stay consistent as possible. Looks like someone subscribed here. I missed that. Why didn't that show? Maybe I just missed it. Phoenix, it looked like someone subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Becky, oh, it's gonna read it. I'll let it read it real quick before I go. Let's see if we can hear it.
Becky Bocone said, "Thanks. See you soon."
Thank you, Becky. I really appreciate it. Anyone else who stopped in, I really appreciate you. More videos to come. I appreciate y'all. I will see you real soon. Have a great day.